Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a giddy couple in love that loves reacting to some Genshin Impact.
Yes, we do.
So today we're checking out Genshin Impact's story quests for Razor and Jean. We're doing 2 today, and if you want all of our Genshin Impact reactions, check out the description of this video for a playlist. You can also find a link to Patreon where you get early ad-free access to our reactions. You can also get those by joining our YouTube membership. We'll join button.
Many options for you.
Many options for you. And because it's Genshin Impact.
We have a drink!
Yes, we do.
Yay! This is Klee's Sparkling Bomb.
Cheers.
Cheers, handsome.
This is Wolvendom. People from Mondstadt hardly ever come here. Even though
Too
it's
scary.
not so far away from the city, the environment here is totally untouched. It's a wild place ruled by the laws of nature.
Is this like a documentary hosted by
Survival
Paimon?
of the fittest out here. Even the slimes around here are huge.
The slimes?
She's so huge.
Super-duper
Those little
massive
jellies.
ones over there.
The jelly beans.
Jelly bellies. Oh, pissed off slime.
Evil jelly belly. Oh, Paimon's scared.
Oh. Quite an entrance.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ah! Wolves! Run!
No.
Do not worry.
controls wolves, yeah.
Friends. But you are?
Friends.
We're just some boring old travelers passing through.
Don't smell boring. You smell familiar.
No. No, our brother.
Smell?
You smell like Knights of Favonius. They are friends.
Are you also one of the
I
knights?
am Razor. I am no knight.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, what is with the wolf pack?
My wolf pack. They are my family.
Your family?
So you're Mowgli.
Yes, they raised me. We live together. We are family.
So many questions.
They are angry with me. I help
Like
you.
the music.
Exposed
Underscore
our
him.
ambush. Boar ran away.
Don't worry. Paimon will get her friend to catch you another boar. She's stronger than she looks.
Thanks for the backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
Knights try to help. Wolves go hungry.
Don't be silly. Wait here. We won't screw this up. Just
Side
watch.
butt wiggle.
Ha ha! Told you we could do it.
Don't ever doubt Paimon.
Thanks, but
The wolves need to learn to hunt themselves.
wolves catch 5 or 6 every hunt.
Oh.
Tonight they go hungry.
Wait, you could have told us how many you needed
Oh.
to begin with.
Oh, Paimon's
Don't worry,
disappointed.
you tried. At least you did better than other knight friend. The red one, Bernie girl.
Bernie girl.
If she was here, whole mountain is fire. Can't catch even one boar.
Talking about Klee?
At least the puppies can eat tonight.
I must
Bernie
go now.
Bullock girl.
Here is not safe. Careful. Always watching.
Who's always watching? What's always watching?
What a weirdo. Bernie girl? From the Knights of Favonius? What is he? Who do you think it is?
Hi, Paimon. Hi, Traveler. What can I do for you?
I know Amber was a Bernie girl.
Hi, Amber.
Sweet.
Amber, do
she
you
doesn't
know
like Amber.
Wolf Boy from Wolvendom?
Who?
He said you guys hit it off like a mountain on fire.
What on earth are you talking about?
Strange. He said he would wait for you at your regular spot. Did you lose your memory or something?
What game is Paimon playing at?
My memory is fine, but you've been eating magic matsutake again, haven't you, Paimon?
Ooh, I want magic Matsutake.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Magic Matsutake? Remind me what color they are?
Purple.
Paimon may have had a couple the other day.
Oh.
But that's not the point. Paimon's not loopy.
At least not right now.
Do you not know that boy that lives with the wolves?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I appreciate that Amber
But on
slowed
the
it down.
subject of
Yeah.
wolves, I've been investigating something recently. In the past, the wolves never dared venture outside of Wolvendom, but now they're getting braver. I heard they attacked a cart fleet near Drunkard Gorge. If you
How
have
much stuff for this
time,
one's
could
all-
you come and check out the situation
It's like
with me?
different too.
Awesome. I knew I could count on you. Let's go.
It's like an old-timey cartoon or something like
Look,
that.
up ahead. Something's
Ding,
happening.
ding, ding.
That ain't no wolf pack. Looks like it's the hilly trails attacking the carts after all.
Huh. Not such a mystery after all. Enough talk. Let's go help out.
Bless you. Piece of cake.
Yeah, everything's on fire.
So, the hilly trolls have been starting to flex their muscles on the back of the wolf scare.
That's right. But I must say, if you think the hilly trolls are a nasty lot, the wolves are even worse.
What?
They attacked Springvale this morning.
Not Springvale.
Springvale? That's crazy.
They were just hungry.
It's
Yeah.
unheard of. I thought I would take my chances on the road after the wolves had their fun. I never thought the hilly trolls would show up too.
We should head there soon and see how bad the situation is. But first things first, you should assess the damage to your cart. Does it still work?
I'll take a look.
Oh dear. This is awful. Poor lad can't even stand.
People hunting the wolves.
Terrible.
Except he's not actually injured.
Right. It's awful. The wolves frighten him so badly that he's paralyzed with fear.
Oh my god.
That really is awful. Do you remember any significant details of what you saw?
Yeah, let's bring up some more trauma for him.
I've never seen a wolf in my life before today. It was terrifying.
Then how do you all know it was a wolf?
No details then, huh?
We've seen pictures.
Let's
He's never seen like
investigate
just
the
a
area
lot.
again.
These claw marks. From them, we can tell the number and size of the wolves.
Paimon's detective skills are
This
sharp today.
time, there were at least 2 wolves. And they must be...
Be what?
Yes, yes. They must be at least 2 meters high.
You do know what a wolf is, right?
Hey, wolves are mysterious creatures. It's not like you see them every day.
I think Paimon did take some of those magic mushrooms.
I think she did
This is a
too.
wolf's tooth. He must have smashed into the door when he pounced.
She's a little, actually, she's a little crazy today.
Anyway, seems pretty lucky how no one in the village got seriously injured.
I mean, if she ate those
Wolfer. I heard that
Matsukes,
in Liyue, they
Few
make
days ago and
calligraphy
still the
brushes out
poopy.
of this stuff.
some good stuff.
The color looks nothing like Mondstadt wolf fur, based on what the books say. Could it be that they're from somewhere else entirely?
Hair looks different at every place on the body. Same applies to wolves. You don't know where it's from.
Those are wolf
But
pubes?
look at this.
Another hair. But what's that stuck to it?
A seed? Is there something special
It's the
about it?
seed of a wolf hookberry. Look, there are little hooks on the seed. The only places this grows in Mondstadt are Wolvendom and Bright Crown Canyon.
So it's Wolvendom wolves after all?
From that area, yes, but it could be that there are other wolf packs encroaching on their territory. This doesn't tell us everything, but it does give us a strong lead, enough to start investigating. I'll go and see to the villagers before we head off.
How is your investigation coming along?
What? You're standing!
I'm no
Yes,
longer
I see.
afraid.
I have recovered, thankfully. I managed to claw my way back out of the depths of hell.
You're so brave.
So, Knights of Favonius, what have you found out?
Hopkins the Marvelous.
From inspecting the
Special
wolf
name.
fur left at the scene, we can tell that the wolves came from Wolvendom. Beyond that, we don't know anything. But please remain calm. I will head to Wolvendom shortly and get to the bottom of this. The Knights of Favonius will not allow this danger to continue any longer.
Huzzah.
Good. Better late than never, I suppose.
Ooh.
How rude!
Yeah, you tell him, Paimon.
In the meantime, we'll just have to keep dealing with this on our own.
Okay.
Please, don't do anything stupid.
He will.
We do things a bit differently around here. You Favonius lot probably aren't used to it. They will pay for what they've done. Goodbye.
You guys are gonna attack the wrong wolves.
Goodbye.
It's awful. Really is.
What is?
Their future outlook, I mean.
Agreed.
Young people could be so impulsive sometimes. If it's not too much to ask, I hope you can keep an eye on them. Stop them from getting into trouble.
Do our
No
best.
trouble. That's what we're here for. Even though that
Amber's
guy
so peppy.
really isn't much of a charmer.
No, he's
Leave it
definitely
to
not
us.
much of a charmer. How did you get the name Marvelous?
Off to Wolverine.
Gives himself, obviously.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Chill out, Razor. It's only us.
You are also Knight?
So, you don't know each other after all?
The red one, Bernie girl. That wasn't Amber.
No.
Exactly.
This girl also red, but not so Bernie like other girl.
It's Klee!
This is starting to make sense. Is this the wolf boy you were talking about?
Correct. His name is Razor.
Help me out.
With what?
No time. I sent Lupercal away. People coming. Bad people.
Uh-oh.
Those
People that
guys
want to hurt the
from
wolves.
I understand, but first, I have a few questions.
I smell blood. Quick.
Yeah, he doesn't have time.
Blood?
Questions.
I hope the wolves didn't attack those idiots.
Those idiots didn't attack those wolves.
Yeah.
Blood droplets.
Not human blood. Wolf blood. Lupercal blood.
Lupa, what now? Are you gonna tell us what it means yet?
Lupercal is family fate gave me. When wolf accepts human as its own, or human accepts wolf, that is Lupercal.
Sounds like gibberish to me.
That's strange.
That's a bit rude,
Where does the
Paimon.
word
Yeah.
come from? Surely it wasn't made up by the
On brand.
wolves.
It's just the name he gave.
Who's he?
Guardian of this land.
Wouldn't that be Barbados, though?
Yeah.
He is the ruler of Mondstadt.
Enough! Another clue. Follow me.
Hey, wait! This is your chance to prove your innocence.
He's already gone.
This is him. We find his blood. Bad men did this.
Oh, how terrible.
I do agree that it's awful, but that doesn't change the fact that
We didn't attack village. Not us. A black wolf and his pack. Not from here. They tried to take over land. They broke the code.
Whose code?
Guardian of this land.
that's now the second time you've brought that up. Tell us who that is.
I take Lupa call further in. Follow me. Maybe you see.
Our huntsmen are doing the Black Wolf's job for him by killing the good wolves.
Help me. Collect these.
Aren't those wolf hook seeds?
Crush them. Put on wound. Bleeding stop.
It's true.
save the wolf.
Wolfhook seeds have a liquid coating that not only functions as a mild painkiller, but also has a hemostatic effect.
She knows a lot about drugs.
I read that in a book.
Sure.
Why?
I have no idea.
Hooks help seeds move. Liquid stops
You have no
pain
idea why you
and
read a book?
bleeding. Animal doesn't feel hooks. They take seeds far away. Purple teacher told me so. I stay here. Take care of this one. I answer Red Girl's questions.
Right, and if that lot does come back, I doubt they will try their luck against a member of the Knights of Favonius. Your
save
wolf
the wolf.
friend is not clear of my suspicion just yet.
Oh, come
But
on.
we'll still need to fetch those seeds.
We're back.
It looks like Paimon's
Have we
jumping
got
on the
enough?
wolf.
Yes, enough.
Like the camera angle had her right
Yeah.
over him and she was like jumping up and down in the air.
Razor was just telling me about the Wolven Code of Conduct. Mind-blowing stuff.
Thank you.
We've looked everywhere and haven't seen any other wolves.
Yep, that's wolves for you. The one we managed to capture must have been sick or something.
Capture.
What are you doing here?
Revenge, yeah.
It's him! The one who was raised by wolves!
Hey, this is the part where you run.
So, it was you. I should have known wolves aren't smart enough to be behind this. I can't believe you would help wolves plot against humans.
Didn't you,
They
idiot?
throw you some scraps and you treat them like kin? Have you forgotten what you are?
Enough! Yeah! You can't talk about Razor like that!
Good job, Paimon. Way to defend him.
Knights of Favonius are gonna let this guy off?
We did not raid village.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
Uh-oh.
This is no offering to Boreas.
Glorious.
Not only do you come from my kind, so too do you fail to recognize your own transgression.
Oh, great Wolf King of the North.
Okay.
Please, come.
You seek to protect these outsiders, Razor. You cannot tame my fury. You must clear their name with your sword. Show me what your humans have taught you. Bare your claws of steel.
Plus out some of that lightning shit. Damn, Razor.
Bad puppy.
Please, come.
It's just like he said. An outside wolf pack coming in and breaking the rules. They will reap what they have sown.
Yeah, don't want to mess with Boreas.
But Razor, you must not get involved. This is for the wolves to settle between themselves.
But he thinks he's one of them, so it's like it's his family.
You fight not with claws, but with the sword. You strike not with teeth, but with lightning.
So it's an unfair advantage.
You are human, Razor.
I am not like them. I don't
Yeah,
belong.
he doesn't belong anywhere. Poor guy.
You are no wolf.
Ouch.
This is a matter for the wolves, and the wolves alone.
Doesn't feel like he belongs to the wolves. Doesn't feel like he belongs to the humans.
And you are Razor's Lupercal amongst humans. Your nobility stands out against others of your kind.
Oh, shucks.
If you ever wish, you may train with me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I have nothing further to say. May we meet again, Razor and company.
Hey, Razor, what's that look for? Why don't you come to the city for a few days?
Yeah, you have a friend in Mondstadt anyway, right? You know,
The red Bernie friend.
red Bernie friend of yours?
You're not safe in the wild anymore, but I know that you don't want to hurt them.
I'm fine. Don't worry. But I'm not city human. But also not wolf. Thank you, traveler. Paimon and the other red girl.
Hey,
Oh, Amber.
we've been with you all this time, and you still don't even know my name?
Goodbye.
Doesn't even try. He's like, yeah. Ooh. Anyways, I gotta go. This is awkward.
So that's part of being raised by wolves. He doesn't have the human
Yeah.
etiquette rules. That's all.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just Razor.
Yeah, go easy on him.
I mean, we have joked that Foxy does what we have affectionately started to call the fuck you strut when she walks away from Ken when he's in the kitchen and he decides not to give her a treat. It's dog talk.
Yeah, it is. And the reason she doesn't get a treat is because when they go outside and, you know, they go to the bathroom, then they come inside and then they give them a treat, all right? But Foxy doesn't always go outside and, you know, sometimes she'll just come into the kitchen just for the treat. I'm like, no, you got to do something for the treat. And then she walks away and she just gives me the fuck you strut.
These are facts.
Yeah. It was a short one, but it did give us a little bit more background on Razor. And I just like, I don't know, it's sad, man. Just not feeling like you belong anywhere.
I don't know. The whole framing of it is like he doesn't belong with people, but he doesn't belong with wolves. They kind of make it seem like he's got this disadvantage. But from my perspective, I'm like, he kind of has a superpower. He's a person who lives with wolves. He's part of the pack. Like, I get in this
She
instance.
wants to live with wolves.
I totally did as a kid. It was like a dream. I get in this instance, like, he can't fight the other wolves because it wouldn't be a fair fight. And by wolf law, like, the stronger pack must prevail in a fair fight. Like, okay, fine. Can be on board with that. But that doesn't mean that they're not his family anymore. Like, you know, he kind of has a superpower of being able to be with the wolves.
It's a nice way of looking at it.
Yeah.
It's a more positive, glass half full way of looking at it.
They just need to adjust the perspective here.
Yeah.
They're making Razor feel really bad about his superpower.
And I'm pretty sure that the Bernie, the red girl that burns things, it's got to be Clay.
It's so funny because at first, when the subtitles were up, I thought it was Red Bunny Girl. And I was like, who's a Red Bunny Girl? And then, of course, when we see Amber, it looks like she's got bunny ears on top of her. So I was like, oh, okay, it's this chick. But no, it's not. I think you're right. I think it's Klee.
And yeah, Amber is just like head of the pep club and just like cheerleader. And I don't know, she's just...
Amber's got a curious mind. I think that might be my favorite thing about her.
Yeah.
The whole idea of like, what was it that she read about? Like the medicine or something that...
Oh, yeah. She read about... Oh, I forgot about it. It wasn't the magic mushrooms that she was talking about at that point. She was talking about...
the seeds.
wolf seeds.
Wolf seeds.
And how their healing properties.
Yeah. And I love Paimon's like, why do you know this? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm there like, because you're curious. It's so cool. You picked up a book and you got information from it that's perfect in this moment.
Yeah, it's like she was embarrassed by it. Like, oh no, I don't know. I read it somewhere, but I don't know why. I'm an idiot. It's stupid. Why would I read? Like,
Yeah, I was like,
she was like embarrassed by it afterwards.
I was like, she's so cool. She's got a curious mind and she retained information. I mean, who would have known she was ever going to need to know that?
Mhm.
And yet here we are, and it's perfect knowledge for this moment. And she happens to know it. Like, I don't know. This was kind of a downer for people's special skills. And like, she has special skills in reading and retaining knowledge, and Razor has special skills in living with a wolf pack. So, you know, flip the perspective.
It was a weird one. Just Paimon was a little bit off on this too. Like,
Well, she was drugged
yeah.
on psychedelics of some kind.
And then when she was trying to like, I don't know, like trick Amber into admitting that she knows Razor, like, oh, go to your secret spot, you know, that he told you about. Like,
Almost like it was like some sort of secret romance, like that wolf boy that you've been cavorting with. Like, oh, he wants to meet you at the secret rendezvous point. It's like, what?
I didn't pick up on that,
What?
but now that you say it, yeah. Especially the way you said it, yeah.
I don't know, but Paimon was up to something in this, or she was on something. I'm not sure what it was.
Yeah. Can't be fully sure about that. But okay, so we're gonna move on to Jean now.
Okay.
Oh, finally, I caught you. I have something I'd like the Knights of Favonius to do for me, and I want you to pass on my request to the acting Grand Master.
Oh, so it's Jean you were really hoping to see.
You are close with her.
Like peas in a pod.
Well, I heard she has a lot of respect for you.
Naturally.
Anyway, what was it you wanted us to tell Jean?
Oh, yes. I must apologize for being unable to visit the Knights in person, but the restaurant has been so busy lately. Unfortunately, it's right in this busy season that the route between here and Springvale, which is used for the delivery of our ingredients, seems to have been occupied by the Hilichurls.
Damn Hilichurls.
The problem is that the suppliers in Springvale say that deliveries have nothing to do with them. They're just responsible for selling us the ingredients. That would be great. Please, ask Master Jean to send a party to clear out the Hilichurls from the road to Springvale. Oh, help at last. With Jean on the case, this will be solved in no time. Thank you.
Seems like everyone really trusts Jean.
Oh,
Why wouldn't you?
I nearly forgot. Charles the bartender said he's been having some trouble too. Why don't you stop by and see him on the way?
Fine. In for a penny, in for a pound is the Paimon way. This is really stretching the definition of on the way, in my opinion.
What do you think this is, kiddo? A fruit juice store?
How rude, especially since we're here to help.
Yeah.
Help? Oh, yes. You're the acting Grandmaster's new hotshot helper, aren't you?
Sure.
That's one way of putting it, but...
Great. Tell Jean I need my quarterly tax return forms then. It's time to get Elzer on to doing the accounts again. I must say, though, the tax rate on alcohol in Mondstadt is pretty steep.
This is a tax quest.
Acting Grandmaster Jean
We're
personally
getting your
goes over
tax
all the
documents?
accounts. After all, the wine industry is Mondstadt's main source of income. Jean takes great pains to make sure no detail is overlooked.
Paimon never knew that. Jean's job is even harder than it seems.
The acting Grandmaster's hard work indeed makes our lives a whole lot easier. We're
Genshin
certainly
Impact,
very lucky,
training you
but
to be a CPA.
to put it bluntly, we just take it for granted that that's the norm now.
Wow. How do you sleep at night knowing how much pressure you put Jean
Oh my
under?
god.
Good job, Paimon. Way to defend her.
When you put it like that, I do feel quite ashamed.
Whatever.
I suppose I should give her one on the house next time she's here.
Oh, you
Although,
think?
Yeah.
I doubt the acting Grandmaster even has the time to spare for that.
Sounds like a poor excuse to deny Jean a free drink.
Way to go, Paimon.
Let's go and see Jean.
Hey, you two!
Margaret? What are you doing here?
My cat's gone missing. Have you seen it? This is a bit worrying. What if Prince can't find his way home?
Nah, you're always such a big softie. But aren't we in the middle of something?
Yeah, but this is more
Sarah
important
and Charles
than
need
picking
our
up
help
tax
urgently
documents.
too.
Yeah.
Let's go and see Jean first.
You're on the way to see Jean? What a coincidence!
Paimon thought you were looking for a cat.
Yes, I wanted to see if Jean could help look for my cat.
She's a little too busy to help you look for a cat.
Seriously? You want Jean to help look for your cat?
What's wrong with that?
You
Jean's
guys
a
aren't
really nice
helping.
person. Please mention it to Jean from me. I'll treat you to a brew at Cat's Tail later.
Hey!
Jean's the head of the Knights of Favonius. I think she's got more important things to do than get a cab. Sorry.
Unbelievable. Guess the case of
If it were a dog.
Prince the Missing Cat is
Then,
now
of course, you have
to
the whole town would be
agenda for our
looking.
meeting
Thank
with Jean.
Cats are fine in the wild.
This is true. They can survive better.
Acting Grand Master? Master Jean?
I think she has a headache.
Hey, Jean.
Oh, it's our honorary knight. Sorry, I must have been daydreaming. How can I assist?
Actually, it's not us who need your help. It's a bunch of other people.
I see. Well, thank you for your service to the people of Mondstadt.
She's sick?
I have made a note of these commissions in my files, and I will make arrangements accordingly.
Great!
No.
We didn't miss out on anyone's commissions, did we?
She's gonna pass out.
Sarah's Hilly Churls, Charles' tax return, Margaret's cat.
Because she's exhausted because she's doing all this shit.
We'll be on our way then, Jean. Jean, are you okay?
Clearly
Yeah.
not.
Every time someone passes out, they're totally fine.
How's Jean holding up? Is it serious?
It's just burnout
Exhaustion,
from work
yes.
stress. She'll be fine
She's
after
trying to do
a
too
good
much.
ol' rest.
You are asking too much of her. She doesn't want to say
Thanks
no.
for bringing her here. She may have tried to keep soldiering on otherwise.
It's not a surprise, though. She does have a lot to get through every day.
Poor Jean. She's always been one to push herself too hard while overlooking her own needs. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Anyway, you're an honorary knight, aren't you?
You can do the
While
job
the
for
master
her.
is down, the knights should share her burden. No?
Yeah.
How about when she's not
That's a
down,
very
too?
good point, but shouldn't one of the fully qualified knights do that?
Let's say we're not fully
Jean
qualified.
has so much to do. An extra pair of hands can't hurt.
Exactly.
You can find a
should go
cat
and
and
check
like
in at the headquarters. Jean will
do
be
other
fine
things
with
that-
just me here.
And go destroy the Hilly Churls. That'll be fun.
Feels like she's trying
Forget
to
the
get
tax
rid
documents.
of us.
yeah.
Why is that?
Nothing. We'll leave you to it. Come on, let's go.
Kaya.
I've been waiting for you.
What are you up to, dude?
I have been informed about Jean falling ill. On behalf of all of the Knights of Favonius, allow me to express my sincere gratitude for your assistance.
It's crazy and polite. This isn't the Kaya Paimon knows. What happened to her voice?
Well, the circumstances warrant it. This is the acting Grand Master herself we're talking about. Now, in addition to that thank you message, there was one other thing.
Yeah. Of course you have
It's like
pawn off a
read
job
my
on us.
mind. We have quite a connection, don't you think?
No.
Right. Although the
Why
commissions
didn't
you
have a
reported
Paimon
to
voice?
Jean have already been handed off to someone else, I am concerned that they will not be handled with due care without Jean's personal touch.
So you could
So I
oversee
am
them.
hoping that you can help out where you see fit. I will feel much more at ease knowing that the honorary knight is personally overseeing these cases.
Because you're just too busy. You thought all you want the answer to me is, why didn't you? Yeah, why don't you do it? Exactly.
Oh, I have far more important matters to attend to.
Such as?
There are so many things to prepare.
He just loves falling off his work on other people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are the ones. I appreciate the help. See,
Yeah, whatever.
Got it. I'll set off right away.
Hey, Amber, what's up?
Amber, are you here to help out with Jean's commission?
Let me see your voice back.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I was just getting ready. Who better than an outrider to mop up some hilly churls on the delivery route?
Oh,
Sarah, what are you still stressing about? I'm an outrider, and I won't disappoint.
You misunderstand me. I don't doubt your abilities. I'm just overwhelmed at the number of orders piling up in front of me. Another bizarre order came in just now. It's like they're hosting a banquet or something.
Banquet of weird orders? Is there anything we can help with? I can help with the cooking.
Really?
Okay.
You don't mind helping? That would be wonderful.
I mean,
You really are the good hunter's guardian angel.
it'd be more fun to go after the hilly trails
Yeah.
with Amber.
Well, those hilly trails are going to be a handful, too.
Well, why don't you
So if
take
we were the
this
male
order?
character, we'd go after the hilly
Start by
trails.
getting the ingredients.
Female character has to do the
Are
cooking.
you sure she can be
whatever.
trusted? It might end up tasting a bit funky.
Oh, well past the point of aiming
Such
for perfection.
you little faith.
This is now a fight to save the good hunter's business.
A fight?
For this dish, we need 3 sweet flowers and 3 fowls. Okay, go and get ready. You too, Amber. I'll be waiting here.
Oh, yes, right.
Since you cook so well, you might as well take this sticky honey roast next.
Sticky honey?
Sticky honey roast? I'm sure she's heard Amber and Kaya mention this one before.
That's right, a mainstay of the Good Hunter menu. It's my pride and joy. The knights order it almost every time they come here for a gathering. Let me teach you the recipe for a sticky honey roast.
Wait, didn't you say it's your pride and joy? You're going to teach us how to make it? Just like that?
With your cooking skills, I don't think you will be doing a disservice to the Good Hunter brand. As soon as that sticky honey roast is ready, please bring it here.
Sticky honey roast, perfect.
This is... wow! Did you really cook this?
Took all night, apparently.
This is quite simply astonishing. You were born to be a head chef.
And Paimon was just born to eat.
Yeah.
Kitchen duty now?
Yes, thanks ever so much for your help.
Your debt is paid.
Amber should be able to take care of everything else. If you ever get tired of being an adventurer, there'll be a job waiting for you at Good Hunter if you want it.
Sounds exciting.
So, yours is the cat that went missing.
Venti, where'd you come from?
Venti, have you come to help?
Me here to help you?
She didn't call him Tone Deaf Bard.
Why, on the contrary, it is I who needs the helping.
But Paimon just saw you talking to Margaret about Prince.
Aha! So, Prince is the name of the feline fiend who thieved my spare astral iron strings. Though
Uh-oh.
it gladdens my heart to see that the free-spirited ethos of Mondstadt is alive and well in creatures great and small. Still, it's a bit audacious.
Prince is a mischievous little rascal, all right.
Looking just like a parent who chooses to spoil said rascal.
Just like Barbados.
Yes.
Quite.
Give him shit, Paimon.
Now, let's see about getting ourselves an audience with His Little Highness Prince Rascal of Mondstadt. I have a performance tonight, and without my spare strings, I shall have to disappoint my audience.
What would a kitty cat want with wire strings anyway?
Everyone knows cats go crazy for a ball of string.
True.
What?
These lyre strings are made of astral iron, which contains animo energy. That makes them extremely durable, so I normally just roll them up in a ball to make them easier to carry. That's a trick of the trade from a traveling bard.
Free of
The
charge.
strings contain animo energy? That'll help us. It's time for you to use your elemental sight again. I'm unsure there must be some elemental footprints or something.
Thank you all. Prince should be somewhere around the marketplace. It's a black cat you're looking for. Oh, take this fish. It's Little Prince's favorite food. Maybe it'll help you find him.
You are still looking, though, for your own cat, too, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Where did you go running off?
No, she's hanging out with Kaya.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
God, it sounded like that, right?
Had our
Yeah.
work cut out for us looking for him.
Oh, Princey, how could you leave me like that?
Looks like those two need some time to themselves. And hearing
Prince doesn't look all
iron
that
strings
bothered by it.
No.
You
Typical
found
cat.
them. Wonderful. I was not optimistic they would turn up.
I dare say that a private performance played using these very same strings would not be an excessive way to show my gratitude.
What?
You sick?
Apologies. At this distance, my cat allergy seems to be rearing its head.
I feel you, Venti.
Exactly, me
Now
too.
Paimon gets why you didn't go looking for your strings by yourself?
Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll be going now.
Lisa?
Lisa, are you here about the tax return?
No, I'm here to zap people.
Hello, darling. You're quite right. After I heard about poor Jean, I thought I might lend a hand with some of her more literary duties.
Cool. Well, if we're no longer needed here, we'll be on our way.
Wait a moment. Actually, Charles here was wondering.
Please, allow me, ma'am.
There's a lot more play
I
to
just
her.
took a rather important order. But unfortunately, we've run completely dry, and the delivery from the winery is behind schedule. If it's not too much trouble, could you go and do something about this logistical nuisance?
I gotta be honest, Charles. Your missions are pretty boring. Taxes, logistics.
It came
Yeah,
at the last
exactly.
minute. Literally just a few seconds ago.
Exactly. Hence the urgency.
So this is where Charles's delivery disappeared to.
Have you come to rescue me? I've been waiting long enough. And all the time I've been working at the winery, this is the first time I've been robbed by hilly churls. If you'd taken any longer, I don't know what I would have done.
Fear not. My friend here is a hilly churl exterminator extraordinaire.
Just as well.
This is-
Then
I don't
please
know.
escort this
Sounds kinda evil.
transporter to the end of the road. And be careful with it. Just beating up the hilly churls is not the aim here. You'd better make sure the goods stay intact because I certainly don't have the Mora to replace them. I'll be waiting up ahead.
You ask a lot.
I'll put in a good word for you with the gentleman at the winery.
Think we're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for Jean. A day in the life of Jean really is hard work.
Yeah.
Wonder how she's feeling now.
There's only one of her.
Let's get to the cathedral and pay her a visit. Hi, Barbara. We're back.
Welcome back. You must be exhausted. Jean has regained consciousness and should
Good.
be back to her normal self soon enough.
That's great news. Let's go and see her.
But she just left the cathedral. I tried to tell her she needs more rest, but she wouldn't listen. She tried to act like she was fine and kept saying she wanted to get some fresh air. I bet you she's gone to Lady Vanessa's place again.
Where?
Oh, that huge tree at Windrise? That place is dedicated to
Ah,
Mondstadt's
okay.
hero, Vanessa. Jean goes there whenever she feels lost and confused deep down inside.
Barbara, that's some pretty personal stuff. How do you know so much about Jean's innermost thoughts?
Jean, mentioned it to me, you know, before she left.
What?
That's
Doesn't
what
sound
I'm
good.
worried about too. But I still have work to do here.
Don't worry, we'll take over nursing duty for now.
Great. That puts my mind at rest. May the Animo Archon protect you. And Jean.
Yeah, Jean needs the help right now.
Lady Vanessa, I hope your watch over Mondstadt remains unclouded. I do not know if I, or the rest of the world, as you had hoped for, have become stronger.
Switch those lines.
Hi, Jean. Are you feeling better now?
Much better. I was not expecting you to come here. Thank you for your concern.
Are you sure? We saw you beneath the tree just now, leaning on your sword. It looked like you were struggling. Are you sure you aren't pushing yourself too hard?
Aw, such concern in Paimon's voice.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. Hearing that boosts my spirits.
That's not really an answer, though.
I must find a way to cope with minor setbacks like this on my own. Otherwise, how can I be the protector that Mondstadt needs me to be? The protector that Vanessa was.
I bet you Vanessa had help.
Revere Vanessa, huh?
I do. Vanessa was the first Grandmaster, a kind yet formidable woman. I have always hoped to follow in her footsteps. As the Lion-Tooth Knight, she courageously overthrew the oppressive ruling aristocracy of her time. Then, she founded the Knights of Favonius and became known as the Dandelion Knight, spreading grace and compassion throughout the land.
Oh, you rule over a time of peace.
Dandelion Knight? Isn't that your title?
Actually, all of the Knights of Favonius masters throughout the ages have inherited the title of Dandelion Knight or Lion-Tooth Knight.
I'd rather be Lion Fang.
Oh, that makes sense now. You too want to be as gentle as the Dandelion Knight, and yet as fierce as the Lion-Tooth Knight.
Yes, I know it sounds like a huge honor inheriting both these titles from Vanessa, but I see it more as a huge responsibility.
That's why you're good at it.
After all, it is a lot to live up to.
I can use Jean the Lion Fang Knight. Oh, you're seeing
Paimon thinks so too.
the Dandelion Knight suits her.
Huh?
Jean?
Who's there?
I think we're about to see the Lion Fang.
Caught red-handed. Finally, an opportunity comes to get rid of the Master in a moment of weakness. And then you two show up and ruin everything.
You're welcome.
Yeah, sorry, Abyss Mage.
About Jean's condition. Choosing this moment to strike is a low blow, even for this lot.
As long as my name is the Dandelion Knight, I swear I shall not be defeated by such despicable means.
She wants the Lion Fang.
Since this opportunity has slipped away, I shall now be slipped.
Stop! After him.
Yeah, you're still not good.
You're still recovering.
Just go back and rest.
No, I must go after him.
Jean, you can't keep doing this to yourself. Why can't you trust us to handle it?
I do trust you, but to let an enemy get away like this would be a major dereliction of duty.
Fine, but at least let us go with you.
Thank you for your understanding. I will graciously accept your help.
Are you hurt? Ugh, darn him and his traps.
How badly are you hurt? Oh, one of my own being injured because of me is the last thing I would wish for. Let me handle this alone.
No, you are in no state to handle this alone. We're coming too.
Okay, but before we move out, at least let me heal everyone with my dandelion breeze.
Thanks.
That's nice.
You're amazing.
I can find my butt wiggle. Little bunny Abyss Mage. Oh, the bunny's eyes. It's hard to take you seriously with a voice like that, dude. Oh, see ya.
I mean, I know they're evil, but I just still feel bad when you kill the little jelly bellies.
Yeah, come
Okay.
on. A lot going on there.
Yeah.
Thanks to Barbara's help, my condition is better than I thought.
The main thing is that you're safe. Now, isn't it time to get back to Mondstadt and rest, Acting Grandmaster?
Yes, I should at least go and thank Barbara again. I hope she's not upset with me.
I don't think anything could upset Barbara.
Master, you finally returned. The Animo Archon protects you.
As does it all.
Were you waiting for me? Has something happened?
Yes, at the Angel's Share. Don't worry, it's nothing big, but... okay, I know I said it's nothing big, but... Alright, how can I put this? They just really need the acting Grand Master.
Huh?
You can't give us any more.
Yeah.
If you say so, Swan, I will go. I should not let the other knights down.
He's been compromised.
It's fine. Now that I have had the chance to stretch my legs, I feel much better.
Nope, don't leave her back.
Great. Thank you so much. You really saved me on this one.
For goodness sake, what is happening to the world? Swan used to be the most honest fellow. Now he's dumping things onto Jean.
Well, Swan was clearly agitated. Maybe it is an emergency after all. Let's go and see what this is all about, shall we?
You guys are talking about this right in front of him?
Yep.
As if he's not there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Tasty.
Sticky honey roast. I'll be so happy.
Oh, what's all this?
It's a thank you party for you.
A thank you party?
Jean, when we heard the news about your illness, we were all so worried about you.
We can only imagine how much pressure you must be under as acting Grand Master, and you do so much work all over Mondstadt.
Good job, team.
We thought that since you so rarely take any time off, we'd take this chance to throw you a party. Enjoy yourself, Jean.
That's why he was being all
After all,
sneaky
you'll
at the
never let us see
gate.
this once you're back at work.
Jean?
She's gonna pass out again?
Huh? Is this Jean when she's shy? I've never seen her like this.
It's easy to forget that outside of work, Jean is just a normal person, like anyone else.
This is just all such a surprise. Thank you, everyone. This really means so much to me.
You deserve it.
Well, it's nothing compared to the amount of work you do for all of us, day in and day out.
But there are so many things I still need to do.
I spend so much time doing library admin.
Fear not. We wanted to make sure you could relax and enjoy yourself. So while you were away, we all pitched in and finished off your work for you. Every last
Did we all do that?
task.
Did you do anything,
Yeah,
Kaya?
Kaya, what did you do
Really?
exactly?
Even the issue with the food deliveries?
It was no different from what we see on patrol. A couple of hilly churls. Didn't take much to get rid of them.
And the tax returns?
Enough already. No more thinking about work today. Enjoy yourself while you've got the chance.
Everything's messed up with like the subtitles
What
and
about Margaret's
what they're
missing
saying.
cat?
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me? That rascally prince was apprehended by the brilliant honorary knight. And he also reclaimed my precious astral iron strings while he was at it.
Oh, no.
It is my honor to work
He's so
alongside you
silent.
all. Praise be for the Animo Archon's guidance. Speaking of work, it must have been hard work to put all this together. Where did you find the time?
All Kaya has.
Actually, our friend here was the key organizer behind all of this. See all of this food and drink? He made sure it all arrived on time. Not only that, but he cooked each one of these beautiful dishes himself.
So Kaya, you were the one stressing out the restaurant with the big order.
Yeah.
There's no need to be so modest. Of course, we also have Master Diluc to thank for the venue. Otherwise, we would be looking at quite an alarming bill right now.
Despite my initial reluctance to sponsor a Knights of Favonius event in any way, I, like any other citizen of Mondstadt, owe Jean my gratitude for her hard work.
Oh, Master Diluc,
Agreed. Now, let the party begin.
Yeah. Let's all get fucked up.
It looks like everyone seems to be partying hard. Paimon thinks we should join in the
Oh,
fun.
two venties. Ah!
Oh, and Paimon thinks she saw Jean go upstairs by her... Oh, my word. The Dawn Winery's wine is every bit as delectable as they say. I would never be
able to afford this normally. So, in the spirit of enjoying the moment while it lasts, another glass for the bard, please.
Venti can drink a frightening amount.
Hello! I didn't see you there. I blame the wine for monopolizing my attention. Much like my ballads, it deserves to be enjoyed for generations to come.
Drunk Venti!
What is this floating sensation I feel? Have I discovered the true meaning of animal power?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Drink talking.
I hereby declare that every son and daughter of the City of the Wind must be compelled to taste this finest of wines. Here's to good wine!
Yeah! Cheers! You finished our drink, so you can't really cheers.
Wow. Amber, you look like you're about to burst into tears. Whatever is the matter?
2 things. 1, this sweet madame. 2, this sticky honey roast. Did you make them?
Yep.
I refuse to believe it. Where did you suddenly learn to cook so well? I'm going to finish eating this, and then you're going to teach me everything you know. Don't you dare try and run off.
Amber?
Nom, 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 nom. Everyone's good and drunk. Nice. Drunk
The
Lisa.
hustle and bustle of the banquet behind them, the two of them stood there, together, in the quiet of the night, while the rest of the world melted away around them. Sounds like the sort of thing you'd find in a romantic novel, no?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get you to recite poetry to me or anything.
Is she hitting on
I'm
us?
just saying, Jean went upstairs to the balcony, alone. Now's your chance.
Okay, subtle.
Wow.
This is quite a lot of excitement considering the idea was to relax and take it easy.
Would a drink help you relax?
Is there anything without alcohol?
Oh,
What do you
Barbara.
normally drink?
Oh, you know.
Milk.
I normally mix a few things together, but I always add some bright red.
Red? Let me guess. Tomatoes. No, watermelon.
Drink? No.
Yeah, watermelon.
Chilies. I add chili peppers.
She looks spicy.
Chili pepper? In a drink?
Paimon does not approve.
No. I guess Paimon's never had a spicy margarita.
37.
Yeah.
What's Diluc doing?
I'm keeping count of this bard's alarming pace of progress through my wine. Only the knights drink for free tonight. It seems he didn't get the message.
Oh.
When he sobers up, I will present him with the bill.
Damn.
You're a meanie.
That's.
I'm joking, of course. I highly doubt he could afford it anyway.
He could not.
So I shall spare him the bill. But I must say, the sheer volume of alcohol this fellow can put back is just not normal.
Drinks like a god.
Oh, it is you.
Heard you were alone up here.
Yes, I am just getting some air.
Uh-oh. It seems like something's bothering Jean.
I want to thank you again.
I'm looking more upbeat now. Oh, yep.
Either way,
Confessing
it's good
I'm
to
doing
be here
nothing about
together
it.
with everyone. It has lifted my spirits. And it has taught me something.
Gotta leave yourself a little time for play, for fun.
I am definitely more of a dandelion knight than a lion tooth knight.
Okay.
The lion tooth knight represents Vanessa's past, a past in which she fought hard for Mondstadt. But it was the dandelion knight that represented her hopes for the future, a future belonging to the newly formed Knights of Favonius. I do believe that Vanessa watches over us, whether from high up above or from the wind all around us. Let the wind lead. The winds of freedom will guide us along the path that lies ahead. I hope you will continue to join us on that path.
All right. Drunk Fenty. Just amazing. And then Lisa, man.
She's saucy.
She is very saucy. She sounds like she's got like her voice too. It's just like, I don't know. It sounds like it'd be like she's like a phone sex operator or something.
I can see that.
Right?
Yep. I can see that.
It's like just so sultry.
Yeah. A little bit of breathiness in there.
Yeah. The breathiness. Yeah. Yep.
This was fun. Like, I think Jean's always been a character that we know about, but haven't had a lot of opportunity to really like connect to because she's the boss. She's the Grand Master, and like she's always very busy. So we see her often in short spurts, and she's lovely and nice, but we haven't had quite the same journey with her that we've had with other characters. So seeing this behind the scenes was really nice to kind of get a little more of her, the person, versus like the one who's always in charge. Like a moment of vulnerability allowed us to see a little bit behind the armor.
And it was an interesting one because normally I only like ones that like, I like more the ones that have the character within the quest a lot. And Jean's quest didn't really have her in it a lot, but you still got to know about her because, like, you know, what's the saying, like walk a mile in someone else's shoes, and that's what you got to do. Like you got to like kind of see how busy Jean is and like what her like daily kind of life and routine is. So you still got to learn more about Jean, even though Jean wasn't really in her quest a lot.
Yeah, and her days are insane. This is like the adult in me, but at the end of it, when they throw her apart, I'm like, oh, this is so nice. And like, also, can you guys help her out more regularly? Like, so that you don't have to go and throw her
every 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, you're out of the hospital now.
You get a day off. Yeah.
I appreciate her wanting to help everybody. She also needs to delegate, and people like Kaya need to step up.
Yeah. Kaya, she needs to learn from Kaya. Kaya is great at delegating. Yes. And giving people other people work that he doesn't want to do. And that's what, that's what Jean needs to learn a little bit about. And it was good at the end that she realized that she was a Dandelion Knight. And it's like, you know, okay, yeah, like the Vanessa, you know, had to fight for everything so that she could kind of like, you know, rule over this more peaceful time that is going on now. And so that is kind of the thing with, you know, I just think of like Hamilton or whatever, like when you just like dream of like, you know, you dream of war and like going like in glory and all these things that and that's ended up happening. You do that for the peaceful times.
Yeah.
Like you do like, so like, you don't always want to constantly be battling and going to war. You want to be able to live through like, you gotta be fighting for something, and you're fighting for like the chance that other people don't have to fight.
Dying is easy. Governing's harder.
Yeah.
I also like that. I think hopefully when all this is said and done, Jean's going to take at least some awareness, some self-awareness away from this and putting stuff on her shoulders.
Yeah.
I think it'd be hilarious if she got to the point that Kaya's at, because like Kaya's the master of being busy without doing anything.
Yep.
I don't know how he does that. That's like an insane skill. Jean couldn't live with herself if she did that, but like she could adopt like 10% of that into her normal life. And I think she'd be fine and healthier for it.
Yeah. And I thought she was going to say also that she realized that, you know, she needs like life can't be all work all the time. You know, you can't burn yourself out like that. Just like how I said with Vanessa fighting for like the peaceful times as well. Like, you know, you can't just be working all the time. I mean, even if you love your job, that's great. But you need to be able to. There's more to life than just work. Even if it is like I said, something that you absolutely love to do, you gotta like expand your horizons and take some time to relax and to hang out and to let loose and to just not like, because even if you love what you do, like if there's still that pressure and like just adrenaline, like it's still a lot of energy that you're using towards that. And sometimes you just need to relax, be like Venti a little bit, you know, have some wine, not as much as he does. But yeah, she needs a little Venti. She needs a little Kaya in her.
I love that everybody commented on just how much alcohol Venti can consume.
Yeah.
It's a really bad sign when you can stun the bartender with your alcohol consumption. Like that's
true.
Venti has a problem, is what I'm saying.
Yes, he does.
I think Venti should talk to someone. I think the only other thing I would say is to your point about like having that work-life balance, it can be a hard thing to know if you love your job, that like stepping away and having a work-life balance actually can be beneficial. But more so than that, it can make you better at your job. Stepping away can give you a new perspective. You can learn something. You also can realize why you're working so hard and what makes it worth it. So like there are a bunch of, I mean, obviously, if you hate your job, stepping away is good for you. You don't want to be miserable all the time. But if you love your job, still stepping away is beneficial.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access, you can get a month ahead on our Genshin Impact reactions by joining Patreon or by joining our YouTube membership. There's a join button down below this video, and then in our description of this video, there's a link to Patreon. Thanks so much for seeing our reaction for Genshin Impact, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.